right, guys. So I think Dragon Ball Legends definitely dropped the ball with this one, and I honestly do not know how they can fix this. There has to be a solution, so I'm gonna elaborate in just one bit, guys. But here I am in Game Press's Sparking tier list, updated as of March. What is it? March 21st, 2021. If you guys are watching, so here we are. LF Rose and the new Trunks Semi just came out this week, and we see here LF Rose is all the way down to tier 2. Tier 2, guys, tier 2. And the new Trunks Semi is actually much above him in, I would say, mid to top tier 1. Just under UI Goku, which is pretty crazy. But, yeah, tier 2 is pretty insane. Now, I want to go right off the record and say he doesn't deserve tier 2. Probably tier 1 is more justified. But let me explain what I meant in the beginning of the video of how they dropped the ball. And I don't know how they can fix this. I honestly do not know how Dragon Ball Legends can fix this. But the star system in Dragon Ball Legends requires you to get... okay, so it's a combination of the rates of Dragon Ball Legends LF units and the amount of stars. Now, the reason why LFs are ranked so low, I mean, so low. Like, you honestly do not see LFs come out the gate and just rank S tier. I mean, it's really rare for, unless of course you're Zenkai, but it's really rare for LFs to just come out the gate and be ranked Zenkai. Majority of that is due to their rates and their stars. Now, I would say a majority of, like, let's just say Kid Buu is a good example. I mean, he's he's tier 1. I would say if he's higher stars, he would definitely be S tier, but the issue is the 0.25% chance to pull up these LFs is really low for the casual player, unless you're a whale. And at 2 stars, their stats are extremely low, guys. So let's take a look at LF Rose real quick. You guys are gonna be quite shocked. So this is Game Press, like I've mentioned before, and this right here that you guys see is their rankings, like, compared to all the other sparking units in the game. So if we just take a fairly quick look at his HP is 48 out of 522. His track attack is 50 out of 522, which is not bad. His blast is about 63 out of 522 characters. His strike defense and his blast defense is 116 and 112 out of, out of 522 characters, which is pretty wild, guys. So the issue that I have here, I don't know how they can fix this because the star system is already constructed, right? So the star system is already constructed, and I think if there's a way they can fix this is either 2 ways. Either A, they just dramatically just boost these LF stats at 2 stars, because it's going to be really hard to get a LF unit to 6 stars where they're even relevant, or 3 stars or 4 stars, whatever the case may be. But they just need to drastically... They've been doing a better job. Let me just go off and say that. They've been doing a better job with Kid Buu, with UI Goku, with even the Broly from Black Friday. They've been actually doing a fairly good job of that as of late. But definitely did drop the ball with LF Rose, which is a fan favorite, which a lot of people did not like, including myself. Now, as you can see, the transforming green Roses literally all the way on top of S tier. Now, I think he's actually better than Damien King Piccolo, so I don't know why he's there. That's just a quick mention in my books. Yeah, everything else looks pretty good. We'll go over this list in just one bit too, guys, but I'm explaining how they can fix this because, look, launch, SP Red launch, she literally doesn't really have a team. I mean, she's got female warriors, or AKA girls, and she's got Dragon Ball Saga, which is, nothing too crazy, guys, but pretty wild that launch and Champa, which they're good units, don't get me wrong, they're solid units, and yeah, they're all above the LF Rose. That's pretty wild. A launch above LF, a legendary finish Rose. Like, I would never think I'd be saying those words. And the rates have to be drastically increased, guys. I hope they're not making them this bad because they're trying to Zenkai in them like a year from now, because every LF unit is eventually going to get Zenkai. We know that. LF Rose is going to get Zenkai, but to the point, like, do I even want to, like, get my character to 7 stars now just to get Zenkai? I mean, that's kind of a ripoff. Like, you're just pulling up the same character that you're making me pull, and then you want me to spend an extra 7,000 crystals to get my character even stronger than he was originally supposed to be, because the rates was 0.25% chance. So, yeah, that's pretty wild. But let's just really quick go over the tier list. So, A, either increase the rates for LF units because they're ridiculous for tier 2 units, tier 1 units. Now, once again, guys, let me just elaborate on one more thing before I move on to this tier list, is that just because a character is in tier 1, tier 2 should not take away the fun of the unit that you guys have. Now, I believe LF Rose should not be ranked tier 2, by the way, like I've mentioned in the beginning of the video. He should be ranked somewhere around mid 1, in my opinion, because launch is not better than LF Rose. The argument is that LF Rose cannot fit into God Key because UI Goku fits much better, and then Super Saiyan God Blue Vegeta is a much better fit for future future, obviously. So I think at 6 stars he runs. I would rather have this LF Rose instead of the purple Vegeta. That's just my take on it, because 2 reasons: A, I'm having fun with him, and B, he's actually pretty good at 6 stars, I would say. So yeah, the issue why these guys are so low, these LFs are so low, is because of these stars in general. But comment down in the comment section down below, guys, what you guys would do to fix this. And don't comment something ridiculous like, oh, I would just erase the star system. That's obviously not going to happen, guys. It's just let's try to like come up with ideas to try to improve the game. I just said either increase, like what's obvious, increase the rates of these absurd LF units of 0.25% chance, and as well as increase your stats drastically at 2 stars. I would have their 2 stars at 6 stars automatically, like their stats, and then from there just keep increasing their other stars from 2 and on, just by a little bit, and have that special LF treatment. So that's just my take on that. But Z tier, I don't even want to go over Z tier, because Z tier is the exact same thing. LF, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Zenkai, of course, Android AT Zenkai. These guys are never going to fall off. And Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Gogeta. These guys are never going to fall off. Ever. Ever. I don't see maybe the way they've been nerfing Zenkais, which is a good thing, by the way, is it's a good thing, but just because of that, these characters are never going to fall off. Like, the power creep has to be like 2 years of worth of gaming, the 4th year anniversary, probably not even the 30th anniversary. Hopefully the 30th anniversary unit, like a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, just completely destroys these units and comes out the gate firing like really, really good, as opposed to these current LFs that we're getting now. But I have high hopes for the 30th anniversary, which, if you guys did not know, is May 31st to either May 31st or June 1st. So either one of those 2 dates. But we are going to get a pre-celebration on that. And S tier, excuse me. Pretty much the same thing here. We have Super Saiyan 2 Trunks, the DBS version, Zenkai. We have Angry Goku, Dynamic Goku, whatever you want to call him, Full Goku, Zenkai. Very notable there, to be honest. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Zenkai as well. And then one of my favorite units is this is the treatment they should be giving units. Like, this guy's stats right here, this perfect cell, reviving cell, and this transforming Goku Black is the optimal reason of how they should conduct units going forward. I mean, these units are phenomenal, and Demon King Piccolo as well. As a matter of fact, I would switch Goku Black for Demon King Piccolo. I don't think Demon King Piccolo, he just has a barrier to entry in his transformation, just slightly a bit more than Goku Black transforming to Rose. I would put him over Demon King Piccolo for sure, and I would put this Demon King Piccolo over this yellow sparking LF Zenkai, transforming Piccolo. That's my take on that. Everything else looks good up here. Boo definitely deserves a spot up here. He's just an absolute monster with not only his team, but his kit is just so broken. Like, we'll never see a kit like that again. I'll tell you that right now. We'll never see a kit like that again. And then in the end of S tier is Sparking, of course, Free to Play 21, which has really good overall stats. I mean, she kind of definitely deserves that. And Super Saiyan God Vegeta, Zenkai. I mean, it's just a bunch of Zenkais. And then in tier 1, this is where I'm actually happy with Kid Buu, because they actually did Kid Buu justice. Like, his damage right off the gate is really good. If you have him at high stars, he would definitely be S tier, guaranteed. Like, I have him at 7 or 1 red star. I would have him like around here, or like here, I would say, like here. I would have him somewhere around between Demon King Piccolo and this transforming Goku Black for sure, because his stats and his kit is phenomenal. Now, Andrew 21, I would push her down just because the green one, just because she doesn't really fit perfectly into female warriors, because I would rather use Vados. In terms of regen, there's so many better greens, like Zenkai Buu, right? And androids, you have I actually have the brand new android coming out this weekly reset, the GT Zenkai Android 17, Super 17, which is nice. And then, then you also have the 16, which I'd actually rather have 16 over than her. But that's debatable, obviously. SP Topo, I love this guy, man. I love Topo. Topo is not only one of the coolest looking characters in the game, but he's actually really good too. He heals your whole team's health. He has endurance. He has phenomenal damage. He has lock you in. He locks you in with his ultimate as well. So I love that. And they also did Future One Arm Gohan LF some justice as well. I love this kid. Really good. Only if he had him at higher stars. That's the issue I was mentioning in the beginning of the video. He would probably be S tier for sure. It's all about higher stars, guys, with these units. But yeah, I'm gonna just scroll here really quick. I just wanted to touch bases on the new Trunks and Mai, which I'm not gonna go over too much, but I really want to get my point across. What's the issue with this new LF Rose, or just LFs in general as of late. But if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, because I'd always greatly appreciate it. If you guys have not subscribed, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, because like I said, I'm here to pretty much cover everything Dragon Ball Legends and make sure you guys are up to date every single day in terms of updates, gameplay, and all that good stuff. But I'll definitely catch you guys tomorrow on the next video. Have a good one. Peace.